Hey folks, Todd here. Today we're going to install the 3-inch Nerf Bars from Ionic Automotive on the 2021 and up Ford Bronco. The tools we'll be using for this installation are a ratchet and small extension, along with a 14mm and 16mm socket. Let's go ahead and get started. All right, so we're going to start off underneath the vehicle. We're on the driver's side, just behind the driver's side front tire. We're going to come back along the rocker panel. We're going to pass our first body mount bolt, and we're going to come up to our first location with threaded factory holes. Now, your holes might be covered up with something like plugs or bolts. If they are, remove those. Or if you've got the factory Rockwell, you need to get that out of the way before we go further. Next, what we're going to do is find our driver's side front bracket, and that's going to line up to both of these holes. So let me pull this down and now show you what hardware you're going to use. The hardware in our kit that we're going to use, we've got a large M10 bolt that's fitted for those holes. Then we've also got a lock washer that's going to go on there, followed by a flat washer. So what we're going to do is hand tight only for right now. We're going to go ahead and line that stuff up to the factory holes and then just get that connected on both of those holes. There we go. And we want to be able to wiggle this around a little bit because we want to be able to adjust this when we set the board in place. Let's go back to our next bracket. All right, as we come along the rocker panel, we're going to find two more threaded holes. This is our center bracket location. So go ahead and locate your center bracket, line it up to those two holes. We're going to use the same hardware combination we did for the front. We're going to put these on hand tight as well. All right, let's go back to the rear bracket, same way. Okay, now we have all three brackets loosely installed. Let's go ahead and bring in the Nerf bar. Now, as I bring that in, I want to point something out. When I rotate this over, you'll notice the end of the pad to the end of the bar is longer on the front than it is on the rear. That's how you can tell whether or not you have the driver's side or passenger side. So next, what we're going to do is line up these threaded holes in the bar to the holes in the bracket. And what I like to do, I like to start with the center bracket, and we're going to take our hardware for that. Now this is smaller hardware, this is M8 hardware, and it's got a lock washer and flat washer already installed together. In fact, they don't even come apart. So what we're going to do is get those started into the tube itself. And as we're lining stuff up, you might need to wiggle brackets around or wiggle the tube around to get things in place. I'm going to do this one, then I'll move up to the front. All right, now we're perfectly lined up here, so let's go ahead and install the rest of our hardware here. Just walk away. And finally, we can go ahead and do the rear. All right, now it's all finger tight. We can go ahead and adjust the bar. There is some wiggle room on the bar so you can get the top of the step pad exactly where you want it before you tighten it down. Once it's all set in place and where you want it, go ahead and tighten down. First, we're going to tighten down the bar to the brackets using a 13 millimeter. Then we're going to go ahead and tighten down the brackets to the rocker panel using a 16 millimeter. Now up in the front, it's a little bit easier if you have a small extension. You get everything in there and get it locked down. All right. Now just repeat the entire process on the opposite side of the vehicle. Well, that concludes the installation. If you have any questions, call the experts or visit us online at RealTruck.com.